What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Kry Finance. Unfortunately, last night I was not able to make a full video. This is just going to be the replacement for that. Just a couple things I wanted to point out today. The S&P is up over 5,800, and it seems to be cruising along well. The Heiken Ashi downside pattern that we were looking at last week seems to be totally negated at this point. Seems like we're just going to keep going up until the election happens. This could all turn around, but it looks highly unlikely. Risk on seems to be gaining some heavy traction here. We're also seeing the bank stocks, namely JP Morgan, reported earnings, and their investment banking was doing or did better than expected in this previous quarter. So that is encouraging, to say the least, for the market, because I think there was a lot of animosity about the Basel 3 or Basel 3, however you want to say it, that those regulations were going to come down through the pipeline. Unfortunately, I have to cut this video short today. I don't really have too much to talk about other than that. A couple stocks that I did want to go over last night, but I didn't get to. We have IONQ, which we talked about earlier in the week. You can see, if you check their chart today, that they are doing very well. They had some news about some quantum entanglement. I'm not a scientist, but it sounds very promising, sounds very good, and they're up a little, I think close to 10% today. It might be like 8% as I'm talking right now. So good for them. Palantir, as we talked about earlier this week, is just continuing to go up. They saw some slight gains at the beginning of the day today, but those gains have been sold off, and now they're about break even as I'm talking right now. But that's to be expected, because they were way outside the Bollinger Bands for the weekly candle and for the daily candle, at least those daily intervals. So, and daily and weekly intervals. So, it has to respect those Bollinger Bands, because if it goes way outside, then it's going to create a massive short opportunity, and we don't want to see that. We want to see it just kind of grind up, a dollar or so each day. If it does more than that, that's great, but it's going to respect those Bollinger Bands on those intervals. I don't think there's anything else that I wanted to talk about. I will be doing a video tonight. It's probably going to be short as well. I'm going to be out tonight. I'll be home around probably 10:30, so I'm going to try and whip up a video and just keep things moving along here. So thanks again, guys, for understanding, and I'll see you guys later.